Castle.
Billawindy is going forward as they reach the judge the first time. They were followed for... Oh, there's trouble back in the field over on the inside. Pecolbin Fury got a bad check. Drifted right back through the field. They were followed on the inside next by the Tin Man. A long way back to Bonnie Doon Jack. And last of all is Transmac going into the back straight the first time, heading on past the mile peg. And Billawindy found the fence and led by a length and a half. Triple Pride in second spot, about 4 lengths further back to Pink Matador. Followed by Swift Zephyr Girl on the outside, and over on the rail is From the Terrace, a length further back Pecolbin Fury. Followed by the Tin Man, who's locked away over on the inside, and a length and a half to Bonnie Doon Jack. And last of all is Transmac. The on-course PA system has been threatening to collapse all night, and it's finally done it in the last event as they went way off the back straight with the Bell Lab coming up. And the leader is Billawindy, stepping along nicely in front by a length and a half to Triple Pride. Bonnie Doon Jack is the first without cover, moving up on the outside, a length further back to Pink Matador, coming up to the bend, followed by Handender, and then came From the Terrace. A long way back then to the Tin Man as they swing into the home stretch. And back at the tail of the field is Transmac. Down to the judge, 1 lap left to go, and Billawindy is the leader, a length and a half, Triple Pride. Moving up on the outside is Swift Zephyr Girl into second spot, followed by Pink Matador. Then came Pecolbin Fury as they go by the judge. Handender on the outside has enjoyed a nice run in transit. As they go past the judge, the Tin Man is a long way back, and at the tail of the field is Transmac. Heading towards the back now, after the bell, and the leader is still Billawindy. It's stepping along nicely in front by a length and a half to Triple Pride for Sally Torrance. Moving up on the outside is Swift Zephyr Girl, a little bit closer to this leader. Pecolbin Fury's travelled well, 1 by 1. Pink Matador next over on the inside, and then Handender, followed by From the Terrace, and a fair way back then to the Tin Man, about to go to the outside. Bonnie Doon Jack is saving ground on the fence, and Transmac is at the tail of a packing field. Billawindy shot away for Sally Torrance inside the 400, leads by a couple of lengths around the outside, running on strongly now is the Tin Man, followed by From the Terrace behind those, and then came Bonnie Doon Jack over on the inside, and Pecolbin Fury is still there. Billawindy, the leader, going strongly. She pulls the whip and it leads by a length and a half. The Tin Man in hot pursuit on the outside, followed further back by Swift Zephyr Girl, and then came Triple Pride going for a gallop, but in the straight, Billawindy is nicely clear. Pecolbin Fury out of the pack with a good run, followed by Handender running on strongly. Billawindy's going up and down in the one spot, and here's the Tin Man. The Tin Man swamping them out deep, grabbed the lead, and the Tin Man got up to win. The Tin Man first, Billawindy second. Third, Pecolbin Fury, followed further back by Handender. An ironic cheer from the crowd as the broadcast system comes back into play. Well back then to Transmac, a long way out of it then at the head of the others From the Terrace, followed by Pink Matador, and Triple Pride was last in.
Race 10 at Newcastle, the last race of the year there. Rex Spencer, the winning driver with the Tin Man. Told you it was a good movie. Should have copped the tip 1, 9 and 2. Box up the tips. You got the Quinella, the Tin Man, the winner. Race 10 at Newcastle. Albion Park, they're running a little late for race 8. As we were telling you, there would be a protest, and there is at Moonee Valley. 3, 10 and 6. And I'd like to be as sure as winning Tats Lotto is that 4th against 3rd is going to be upheld. 5 was 4th. Motu Ship. And Motu. Terry Spargo.
Racing, and Bavarian Band out wide came out of the gate very quickly. Bavarian Band went looking for the lead. Abel Souvenir began well. The favourite Shackles third. He put in a rough stride going past the judge, and Royal Canadian slipped up on his inside. 2 lengths away, My Security Guard going roughly on the turn out of the straight. He's galloping, and Radio Waves is galloping back at the tail of the field. And Bavarian Band takes them to the back at the 1750. Led by 2 lengths over Abel Souvenir, and a length and a half to Royal Canadian. 2 lengths to Shackles, another 2.5 to Dunveen, followed by You Next. Then 2 lengths to Arden de Jour, followed by Told You So, a break to Radio Waves, and My Security Guard after galloping on the turn out of the straight back at the tail of the field. 36.2 the lead time, and Bavarian Band shows the way on the top bend at the 1400 metres mark. Leads by 2 lengths to Abel Souvenir, and a length and a half to Royal Canadian. 1 to Shackles, now moving away from the fence. He's the first without cover. Dunveen on his back, and Unex slides up on the rail. Then Arden de Jour around Radio Waves, followed by Told You So, and My Security Guard last down the stretch at the 1100. 33.1 for the first quarter of the mile. Bavarian Band has a break of 2 lengths over Abel Souvenir as they race past the Judge and the Bell. A length and a half to Shackles on the outside of Royal Canadian. Dunveen in the running lane. You next on the fence. Then Arden de Jour from Radio Waves. Told You So second last, and My Security Guard on the rail was last at the 800 metres peg. Bavarian Band, 2 to Abel Souvenir, 1 to Shackles, sliding forward. Royal Canadians on the fence, he's under pressure. Dunveen still on the back of Shackles, then Arden de Jour. You next, Told You So. Radio Waves and My Security Guard, 30.5 for the second quarter, and it's Bavarian Band. A length in front of Shackles, who now slides up into second spot. Abel Souvenirs on the rail. Dunveen 4 still sitting behind the favourite, waiting to peel. Then Arden de Jour, You Next, and Royal Canadians under pressure. Bavarian Band a half in front at the 250. Shackles lays down the gauntlet now. Abel Souvenir with nowhere to go, and Dunveen's on the outside. Bavarian Band leads for home. Shackles full bore giving chase. Bavarian Band's got something in the locker. Bavarian Band will hold Shackles. Bavarian Band in front of Shackles. Curly Adios, the first Albion Park winner on 4BC. Bavarian Band, the last Albion Park winner on 4BC. It's Bavarian Band from Shackles and Dunveen. Then came Arden de Jour, Told You So. You Next, Abel Souvenir, followed by My Security Guard. Then Royal Canadian and Radio Waves at the tail of the field. Time for the race was 2:38.2. 2:38 and 2/10 the time.
20 out to 30. Willinga Boy, the tip. Here is Globe Derby.
They let them go at the 800, but he is driving up. Showing speed is Zygo Rhythm, and from out wide, Bags of Cash going quickly. But Regal Melvin drives through on the inside. Bags of Cash can't head it off. Regal Melvin holds the lead. Zygo Rhythm just going a little roughly, but eases to third. 4 metres then to Riviera Special. Tylink is actually going to be left without cover for a little while. On its back, Finnegan. Well back, settling down, Western Light, and Wedgwood Guy was last. Into the back they race, and the leader is Regal Melvin. 4 metres the good of, running second. Bags of Cash now on the rails. Zygo Rhythm also on the rails third. Tylink are the first one off the paint. Down on its inside, Riviera Special. Next along then, Finnegan's on the outside, working up one by one. Western Light can ease onto the back of Finnegan now if it wishes. And last of all was Wedgwood Guy. Halfway around the top turn, bit over a lap and a quarter left to run. And the favourite is on top, Regal Melvin, paying $1.05 at the jump. It leads 4 metres. In second placing, Bags of Cash, the first quarter, 31.9. Tylink is slowly being allowed to move forward on the outside. It's put Zygo Rhythm in the pocket and is about to put Bags of Cash in the pocket. Moving up 1-1, Finnegan works into the race nicely. Then Riviera Special around at Western Light, and still last Wedgwood Guy. Making their way towards the back. Regal Melvin, the pilot, travelling okay. It led 4 metres. Tylink at the outside. Bags of Cash has had a trial for most of the journey. Then Zygo Rhythm held up now by Finnegan. They only went 33.3 for the second quarter. Western Light takes off from back in the pack. Then Riviera Special and Wedgwood Guy. Finnegan goes with the other one, Western Light. Regal Melvin led down the back a couple of metres. It's on one rein though. Tylink are trying hard to get on terms. Out 3 deep, Finnegan. 4 wide, Western Light. Bags of Cash waiting for the run to come. And then Zygo Rhythm, Riviera Special. The leader, Regal Melvin, getting away again. Bags of Cash may wait for the inside run in the straight. Tylinger on the outside, and then Finnegan, Zygo Rhythm into the straight. Regal Melvin, the leader. He didn't have to wait for the run on Bags of Cash. It's into the clear now. The leader drifts up the track. Regal Melvin. Bags of Cash cutting it down. Zygo Rhythm the inside. Still Regal Melvin. It'll hang on. Regal Melvin 1 metre. Bags of Cash second, Zygo Rhythm third, then Tylinka, Riviera Special, Finnegan, Western Light, Wedgwood Guy last in.
Race 8 at Globe Derby, the numbers there were 1, 5 and 3. The big late tote tumbler we told you about, Regal Melvin, the winner from Bags of Cash, and Zygo Rhythm, Bags of Cash. Disappointing horse, won't find the line, will she? 1, 5 and 3, Regal Melvin.
Set, away they go. Armbro Jack restrained with Twinkle Patron, whereas No Mucking About, Carolina Return and Willinga Boy on the rail. Make ground early in the race, and Willinga Boy leads early. From on the outside, No Mucking About On the fences, they settle down another Baron, followed by Carolina Return. 6 metres away, Karaka King. 4 metres away, Jun Fella. Then Pot of Gold, Umbro Jack. 4 metres away back in the field is Transporter, followed by Herberton, and last is Twinkle Patron. In the straight they race, it's Willinga Boy narrowly in front. Of on the outside, No Mucking About, working it, looking for the lead, and looks like getting there too. No Mucking About on the outside, 2 seconds out. Yes, he will. Third, 8 metres away is another Baron. Fourth on the outside, Carolina Return. As Jun Fella, he pulls out now 3 wide around Karaka King. Then Transporter. The outside is Pot of Gold. 4 metres to Umbro Jack. Second last and 12 metres away Herberton, and 5 metres away Twinkle Patron. No Mucking About leads out of the straight towards the back by almost 4 metres. On the outside now, Jun Fella. He travelled up into second placing. Ahead away third is Willinga Boy. Fourth now on the outside is Carolina Return. Fifth on the fence is another Baron. 3 metres away on the outside is Karaka King. On the fence is Transporter. The running line working up is Pot of Gold. 2 metres to Umbro Jack. Herberton tacks up second last and 5 metres away Twinkle Patron. Some 30 metres had cover the field before the turn once again. The leader is No Mucking About by a metre, and now steadies from on the outside Jun Fella. Fourth is Carolina Return. The leader's back is Willinga Boy. On its back in turn is another Baron, followed by Karaka King having a nice run. Off its back now is Pot of Gold about to peel out, followed by Transporter. Herberton now pulls to the outside. Pot of Gold comes out in front of him though. Umbro Jack is second last, and last the fence is Twinkle Patron. At the winning post they've got a lap to go towards the 800, and the leader is No Mucking About narrowly by a neck to Jun Fella. Pot of Gold is out 3 wide, trailed up in turn by Herberton. He's had a good run. Carolina Return the centre. Willinga Boy held up on the rail. 4 metres to Karaka King. On the fence is another Baron. Umbro Jack pulls out on the back of Herberton. Transporter second last, and last is Twinkle Patron. At the 500 down the back, No Mucking About is gone. Jun Fella took over narrowly from Pot of Gold, and now Herberton has given full bore on the outside, out 3 wide, coming out after the leaders very quickly. He grabbed them in a stride. In fact, Herberton at the 300 metres, he found 4 metres to Jun Fella. Carolina Return needing a run. Willinga Boy comes off the fence, then Pot of Gold, followed by Karaka King, then Umbro Jack and another Baron. But Herberton straightens up with 150 over 3 metres in front. Now 4. Jun Fella has run his race. Carolina Return getting out, making ground from Pot of Gold, and Karaka King is down the outside. Herberton is in front. He's getting a little bit weary, but he's done the job. Herberton wins by 3 metres. Karaka King second, maybe Pot of Gold third, and those